Hello my sweets and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can see from the title, it's basically just going to be about how I prepare for my next course. Like, it hasn't started yet and how I prepare for it. So I always like to stay one step ahead before anything. So we get the information once we have applied to the next course. We basically get the information 1 week before or something like that, so we know what exams, what assignments, and you know, if we're going to have clinicals or not. Like, we get to know everything beforehand before starting the course. So I just want to show you how I prepare for my how I prepare for my next course to stay one step ahead. So this technique has helped me so much. This video is mostly going to be about me showing you my calendar, because I write down everything in my calendar. I need to plan out everything beforehand. So that's how I prepare for my next course. So I write down the lectures I'm going to have, what day, what time, and then also exams, when I'm going to have them. So I will basically be showing you how I plan out all of that. I'm going to be using my calendar. Now I do have a desk calendar because I do have distance school. Not fully, because I do have clinicals at a hospital and stuff like that, and also because we do have exam at a hall. So yeah, I'm just going to be showing you how I plan out, how I write down, and how I remember stuff in using this calendar. So if you do have a calendar, then it's really good, and if you don't, please get one, because without a calendar it's really difficult to remember everything. So yeah, I would suggest you to get a calendar. Now I do have a desk calendar. I wouldn't go around with this at all, and I have used a lot of it already. Now I actually waited for the next course to start because I do want to show you how I write down and stuff like that and everything. So we will go through this together. Before getting into the video, the course I'm basically going to start is pediatric care. I love children, and I feel like I get along with them really well. I do have clinicals as well, and I actually got to know yesterday where I am going to end up. So we could choose between, we could choose 5 places. So I chose 3 places in my city and then 2 places in another city. So I basically got chosen to the first one I applied to, which is basically at a neonatal ward, and I am so excited. Okay, so many of you all might wonder what I'm studying and stuff like that, because I have made it so many, I have said this so many times in a lot of videos, and even on my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, if you don't follow me, please follow me on Instagram, because I do post outfit pictures and stuff like that, as you can see right here. I post a lot of outfit pictures, and I am really social on my Instagram story. So yeah, follow me on Instagram if you want. Obviously I'm not forcing you, but yeah, where was I? Yeah, so as you can see in my bio, it says exactly what I am studying and what I want to become. I'm in nursing school, I'm a nursing student, and I'm in my last year, which means I'm in my 3rd year. So I'm finally going to be done, inshallah, next year. So yeah, I think next year, January 18th or something like that, I am done with nursing school, and then I will be applying to Doctor of Nurse Practice, because my end goal, inshallah, is to become a doctor after I'm done nursing school of 3 years. So I will basically get my bachelor's degree, and then with my bachelor's degree I can apply to DNP, which is basically Doctor of Nurse Practice, which will be another 2 to 3 years. I think it's 3 to 4 years. No, 3 years. So yeah, that will be another 3 years. So I'm not done with school yet. I have a long way to go. And now that you know what I'm studying and what my end goal is, let's just get straight into the video. Sorry for talking too much, by the way. How my Canvas app looks like, and then I basically have all the courses that I have right now. Let's just start off with writing the dates down on my calendar, and I will basically not talk throughout the video. I will just make this fast forward something, but right now I'm just going to fill it in, the dates and stuff like that, and then I will show you. Okay, so the only thing I've done right now is write down which month it is, which year it is, what date and stuff like that. Now I'm just going to fill it in using my iPad. Okay, so I go to this part, January 18th, right? Okay, so we're starting with 18. As you can see, this basically means like I'm in pediatrics course, so everything that you see in pink is basically related to the pediatrics course. Okay, so I basically see that I have 3 things coming up on Monday, which is next week. The first one is this, from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock I've got Zoom, and it's basically about the introduction of the course and stuff like that. And then from 11 to 12 I have 1 lecture. And then I check my third thing, which will be from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and that is basically another lecture. So what I will do is check the time and stuff like that, write where I'm going to have it, and then just staple it down. So that's the next thing I'm going to do with every date I have. Okay, so now I'm finally done writing everything down that says on the calendar. Okay, so the first week is done. Second week I have clinicals, so I still need to contact my my supervisor so I can get to know the timings and stuff like that. And then Feb, I basically have some I have a lot of free days, but I also have like seminar on Monday, and then there's one on Thursday, and I always highlight my seminar basically, so I know like whatever that's highlighted is really important. So during the break times I have to study for seminar basically. The other week, this week, I basically have exam. Okay, so 2 exam, and then these are basically also like exam but seminar form. So I have a lot of free days when it comes to, you know, before having my exam. So what I do next is, once I'm done with using my Canvas app, the calendar and stuff like that, I basically go to my notes. I create a new folder, pediatrics. Done. So now I do have a folder right there, and what I do is I create a subject was Kush PM. I put the thing right under my pediatrics. Why isn't it working? Oh god, no, right here. Okay, done. Okay, so I go to my course, I click on Kush PM, take it right to my Notability, skapar och sorterade, and then I do import. So I go back to this one. I'm going to read through everything that I'm going to have. So this is basically week 1. I'm going to go through all of this to see that I haven't missed out any, you know, dates or whatever. So that's the only thing I'm going to do. And then I'm going to use my Apple Pencil to, oops, I'm dropping everything, sorry. So I'm going to use my Apple Pencil to, for example, you know, if I want to, let's say I want to highlight something, or if I want to type something beside it, I will do that. I can also highlight something that, you know, is important for me to know, which I always do. So I'm just going to go to my exam and all of that. This is the date in February. I need to check that I have written it down. Yes, it's right here. I need to answer some questions. So I will be writing it down right here that I need to answer questions. For example, prepare for seminar 1, prepare for seminar 2. So when I write that, then I also write check Kush PM, which means this folder. So yeah, that's what I do. Then I have exam on Thursday 11th. It's written right here, which is good. And I have all the information what to do and stuff like that here as well. Now the only thing I do here is that I read this whole thing, so I know. I basically highlight. I will do that later, not right now. I will do that like before going to sleep or anything, something like that, because right now my head is hurting. But yes, so that's how I prepare for my next course. The one important thing is I need to email my supervisor, because I don't know who I'm going to have yet, but I've gotten a email address, so I need to email her the first week or even now. So what I do in this part, in this calendar, either write down under one of these stuff, but I also have this remember note thing. And we have clinicals and stuff like that. We also have documents that we bring to the clinical place so the supervisor can, you know, take and write down and say how we were as students, and also how many hours we have been there and stuff like that to pass basically. So all the documents needs to be sent to school. So I need to remember that, to do that the next week after. So first I also need to print out documents, okay, and then send in documents the third week. Send. So right now, so I will not be able to fill in all the blank dates yet, because I still need to read. I'm so clumsy. I still need to read what's in the course and stuff like that, so I know how I can plan out and what day I should study for what, which will be done later. But this is basically how I prepare for a course. I don't think I'm missing out on anything, otherwise I would be writing it down somewhere, or you know, you can just follow me on Instagram, because I do post stuff there on my story and stuff like that. So if I do miss, I will make sure that I mention it on my Instagram story. But what I was going to say is, so before starting my course, I make sure that I read through the introduction, the file that the teacher gives. Hopefully you get that too if you're in university especially. So I read through that, I check the calendar, I make sure that I write down all the dates and stuff like that, especially the really important ones that are like seminar, exam, which date, which time and stuff like that. On my free days, I write down either to make a YouTube video, or if I want to, you know, if I have gym and stuff like that, I write everything down. But when it comes to courses and stuff like that, I write down on my free days which chapter I should be reading, what questions I should be answering, what I should be preparing for. Like for example, let's say I have exam in like 1 week, then I will write down on my free days, let's say on Wednesday when I have nothing, I will be writing down revise or prepare for the first exam and stuff like that. So that's what I do. And then also before starting before the lecture, okay, before the lecture, like let's say the first lecture, before that I prepare 1 day before. So I'm going to show you right here. I have lectures the whole entire week, but on Monday's lecture I prepare on Sunday, so I have written it down on the other page. But let's say Tuesday, I'll be writing down right here, prepare for tomorrow's lecture. I haven't done it yet, but I will do that. So I always prepare and read through, you know, they gave us things that we can prepare for. So I always write down right here, prepare for tomorrow's lecture, and then prepare for tomorrow's lecture, prepare for tomorrow's lecture, prepare for tomorrow's lecture, which means I go through the lecture. Or if they haven't posted, like let's say they haven't uploaded the lecture, what I do is I make sure I check the name, I check the lecture name, and then I read in the book about it. So I always stay prepared 1 day before. So my other suggestion would be prepare for the lecture that you're going to have tomorrow, so you're always one step ahead. That's what I do. And let's say Saturday and Sundays, so let's say I have the whole entire week where I've just got lectures. So what I do on Saturday and Sunday is I go through all the lecture I've had on that week. Mostly on Saturday, because Sundays I need break as well. Like one day I at least take some break and stuff like that. I edit videos because I find that fun. So make sure you always do something fun on the side. Don't drown yourself in studies. After I showed you all this, you might think like, oh my god, she's studying 24/7. No, that's not true. I don't study 24/7. I just follow my calendar, my schedule. Once I have followed everything, I'm done with it. Like let's say I write down on Monday, prepare for tomorrow's lecture, 1 hour, 2 hours, or Pomodoro style. If you don't know what Pomodoro is, it's basically where you study for 45 minutes without any interruptions and stuff like that, take break for 5-10 minutes, study again for 45 minutes, and then you do stuff like that, which really works for me. And I was also thinking about making Pomodoro style videos as well, so I can just post it on on YouTube, so we can study together. But I'm just waiting for a good day when it's like snowing and stuff like that, so you can see, so it's cozy. So that's basically it. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I didn't miss anything, because I will be stressing. No, I didn't miss anything. So that's basically how I plan out my course and how I stay one step ahead. Anything I've got left, now that I've written everything down, all the important dates and stuff like that, I just read through what I'm going to have and stuff like that. I highlight. If you don't have iPad, don't worry, you can just print out the papers, highlight, write on the side and stuff like that, so you're one step ahead all the time. And then make some sticky notes. I'm going to show you one here. I also have sticky notes where I write down all the important dates. I have it hanging on the wall right here, so that's what I do. Once it's done, I just throw it away. I like to have it in front of my eyes as well, oh, I've got 6 exams and stuff like that, and what I should be preparing for. So yeah, that's basically it. Am I missing something? So yeah, I hope this information helped you, and I hope I can make more videos regarding courses and study tips and stuff like that. I just need to find a good balanced schedule where I know what to record and stuff during, like which day and stuff like that. Now I need to always prioritize my career, like my university. That's why sometimes I skip some weeks, but I do upload every week, once a week, and it's either on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, depending on the week, but I always try to upload every Friday. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you get notified whenever I upload something new. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have covered everything that I wanted to, and if there is something, I will post it on my Instagram. And if you're not following me on my Instagram, make sure you follow me on my Instagram. We can talk there as well, and yeah, I am more social over there, obviously. I hope you all enjoyed this video and that you all stay safe, please, and then stay blessed, and then stay ahead of your game. So yeah, good luck on your studies, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.